Hello, hi.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. It's What Are You Reading? I'm Jane Tara.
I'm Jasmine Air.
Yeah, and Cheryl's overseas enjoying herself. Have you been looking at her Instagram?
I have been looking at her Instagram.
Bit jealous?
Yeah. Lots of beach pics.
Yeah, beach pics, Europe, summer, looks fantastic.
Champagne.
Lots of food, of course, lots of great food. So she's having a well-deserved break.
Yeah.
And we're here to talk about books. So, you know how it works. Tell us what you're reading. Jasmine is the one with the glasses on, so she's going to be reading the comments there. And look, we've already got them coming through. And I'll just quickly start while we're waiting for some more comments. Nigel Marsh, his podcast is coming soon. His first book was Fat 40 and Fired, and then he was Fit 50 and Fired Up. And now he's Smart and Stupid and 60. And he was in the office the other day and we asked him to do a What Are You Reading segment. And I know that, this one in particular was huge hit, and everyone loves these books. He's very funny and, he's a great chatterbox. So he's going to come on and talk about books next week?
Next Thursday.
Yeah,
Next Thursday,
so keep an
2
eye
p.m.
out for Nigel. Yeah. Who have we got there?
Okay, hello, Tammy. Jessica, hi ladies. I am reading Jasmine Nights by Julia Gregson.
Jasmine Nights.
Tammy, I'm reading The Manifesto on How to Be Interesting by Holly Byrne.
Oh,
okay.
Is that fiction, Tammy? Tell us. I've never heard of it. Is it fiction or non-fiction? Let us know because it's an interesting name.
It is an interesting title.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah. Judy Commander, hi ladies. I'm reading Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone by Benjamin Stevenson.
Another great title, that one. Yeah.
And Carmel, hi darlings, reading Words to Live By. It's great.
Cool. Thanks, Carmel. Cool. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to give a shout out to One Punch by Julie Fisson, and this is a podcast that Cheryl recorded, and it is great and it is out now. And of course, One Punch, it's inspired by the coward punches that Julie actually knew of someone who had been the victim of one, and wrote this story, and it's told from the perspectives of both mothers, which is really interesting, both the victim and the perpetrator. And anyone with boys, young boys, you can imagine it's a very powerful story. Yeah.
Okay. I'll start with mine. So I read this week Cult Classic by Sloane Crosley. This is interesting. She previously wrote a couple of essay collections.
Yeah.
They were New York Times bestsellers. And I think she's like a journalist or something.
Yeah.
She's very witty. So in this novel, the main character, Lola, is out with her friends in New York City in Chinatown when she runs into her ex. And then the next night, she runs into another ex, and then another, and another, and another, and it's like a nightmare. And
oh, God, yeah, that'd be a nightmare for me.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
And something odd's going on there. I won't reveal too much, but basically with each encounter, she sort of relives the highs and lows of her love life.
Yeah.
She questions the viability of her relationship that she's currently in and its future. And she sort of has to, come to grips with the nature of love itself, and also her position in the world previously as a woman who had resisted settling down.
Have you seen the series Russian Doll?
I haven't seen it, but it's on my list.
Yeah. Watch it? Because is it kind of like that? Yeah.
I'll let you know, but it's very witty, it's darkly funny, it's great, it's hugely entertaining. I really, really enjoyed this one. I think you will too.
Give that to me.
Yes, I will.
Take it home for the weekend. Yeah.
Okay.
Who have we got?
Michelle just finished reading Finding Me by Viola Davis, an incredible read. Christine Doyle. Hi, Jane and Jasmine. I'm currently reading Stonetown by Margaret Hickey.
Right.
Yeah, we love Margaret Hickey. She came into the office and did a What Are You Reading a little while ago. Marge just finished reading a preview copy of Trisha Stringer's latest novel, Keeping
Cool.
Up
And that's
Appearances.
and you'll be seeing her here when that comes out.
Yeah. And Sally, hi ladies, lovely to be with you. Just finished Trent Dalton, Boy Swallows Universe, and have moved on to Jane Harper, The Survivors. That's a great list, Sally.
It is, yeah. It is. Okay, add this one to your list. Linwood Barclay, Look Both Ways. I always joke, his book, the first one that I read was Elevator Pitch, about these elevators like plummeting from, high-rise buildings in New York, and it kind of closed down Manhattan.
Yeah.
And I called it a weight loss book because I didn't get in an elevator for ages afterwards. Now I don't want to cross the road. His new one has self-driving cars. And it sounds crazy. It is crazy, but it's so well written. It's like a Hollywood blockbuster, and you just keep ripping through the pages. It's a lot of fun.
All his books read like that. They're sort of like a Hollywood blockbuster premise. They're great.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So Mary, I loved One Punch. She listened to it on an audio.
Okay.
Yeah. And Mary is also reading The Bay by Ali Reynolds, which we worked on earlier this year.
Right. What's that? Is that a midlife holiday? That's a great
Tiani,
title.
A midlife holiday. Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah.
And Lisa King loved One Punch. Great book from two different perspectives.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
This is a beautiful cover.
I love that cover. This is a proof, but I believe the final copy is exactly the same. So Faithless by Alice Nelson. Set between England and India, Faithless tells the story of Cressida, a writer and translator, and it's about her consuming love for Max, an enigmatic older writer who happens to also be a married man. So it's a fascinating, compelling, literary love story. And watch out for this one. This one's getting a lot of great reviews at the moment. Yeah,
beautiful cover. I might read that one too next. Embrace Kids. It was an event on the Better Reading Kids page. If you don't like the kids page, if you've got children's in your life, just go and like it. So Embrace Kids, there's a documentary out soon, and it's all about children's body image. I haven't read it, but Nat has. What's it like? Fantastic. Okay, so if you have children in your life, Embrace Kids.
And they did a live event on the kids page, isn't that right? Yeah. So if you want, you can go check that out. Rose will put the link in. Thank you, Nat. Thank you, Rose. So Julie, hi ladies. Just started reading The Blue Hour by Sarah Schmidt.
Yep.
Michelle, currently I've already said that.
Yeah.
Karen, I'm reading It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I think Rose is reading Colleen Hoover at the moment. Jordan, I have this on my, she must be talking about It Ends With Us. And then we have Julie, cult classic sounds interesting.
It does.
It is interesting, Julie.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's a cool cover too. I like it.
It is. It's really cool. Lynn, The Secret World of Connie Starr, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, that book.
What else have you got?
Okay, I have. Just talk about great covers.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
It's stunning.
Yeah.
Mr. Carver's Whale by Lynn Hughes. So this is a captivating new historical novel about whaling in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I think it begins in Portugal, I think, and then it moves on. It's sort of one of those sweeping historical that crosses continents, and they end up in Australia. It's about two brothers and their love for the same woman.
What era?
I think it's the 18th century.
Yeah, okay, wow.
And it sort of explores like the whaling industry at that time, but and sort of how the societies revolved around it. But it's a sweeping, gripping historical, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, I'm going to give a shout out to Woman on Fire, one of my favourite titles of the year, about thrilling historical featuring an art heist, secrets, love, sacrifice. A podcast is coming soon with Lisa Barr. And I must say, this harks back to the sort of 80s kind of bonkbuster feel, with the glamour and the feisty characters and all of that, but with a very modern take. And I tore through this. I loved it. So Woman on Fire by Lisa Barr, and we have a podcast coming.
I think that one's a New York Times bestseller.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Michelle, good afternoon, ladies. Hope you are well. I am currently reading The Registrar. Yep,
Great.
Yep, that was great.
Yeah.
I wish she was at your author
At the dinner. She's
in
beautiful.
Melbourne.
She's such a nice person. Yeah.
Yep. And Meryl, I am reading Under the Banyan Tree by Graham Dobson. I haven't heard of that one. Yeah, let us know how it goes, Meryl. Karen Murphy, hi Jane and Jasmine, currently reading The Bay by Ali Reynolds, halfway through and loving the intrigue.
Did we do an event with Ali? I think so.
Possibly. We definitely.
I can't remember. We did the book.
Yeah,
we reviewed the book.
We loved The Bay.
Yeah.
Kylie says, hi, ladies. Hi, Kylie. Jell, I'm reading Dark Deeds Down Under, a crime and thriller anthology edited by Craig's Sisterhood. Okay,
Yeah.
Interesting. Jean Nicholson, I've just finished The Berlin Girl. That's Tanya Blanchard.
Yeah.
And also Esther, that I really recommend. So well read and researched. Yeah, for sure. We love Tanya Blanchard. She's great.
Very cool.
And Louise, hi ladies, I'm loving The Torrent by Danuka Mackenzie.
Yeah,
that was a great read.
Yeah.
And Rita, reading The Paris Secret by Natasha Lester. All her books are awesome. Can't wait for the latest. I can't wait either. That's coming up. I think it's about a month or two away. So,
next month maybe.
Exciting.
Yeah.
And Carol, I am currently reading Between Husbands by Catherine Mahoney and having a good laugh.
I laughed my guts out with that book. It's very, very funny. Yeah, and she's cool. She's a nice woman. Yeah,
she is cool.
Yeah.
All right. So next, The Cutting by Richard Mchugh. This one's not out yet, but I'm giving it a shout out today because he's going to be joining us for the live event next week. That's Wednesday night, Wednesday the 24th of August at 8 p.m. So tune in for that. He also came into the office a few weeks ago and recorded a podcast with Cheryl, which is out now. So you can listen to the podcast, prepare for the event on Wednesday night. The Cutting.
Very cool. 26 Letters. Captivating novel about family, place and identity and about keeping secrets. It's set on the Gold Coast and in the UK. So it has this wonderful travel feel to it as well. And these beautiful letters from a mother to a daughter. And it's got a whole P.S. I love you feel to it. And so well written. Charlotte Nash is a great, women's lit writer. So 26 Letters.
Okay, Marsha McNally, great to hear all these books. My first time.
Welcome.
Marsha.
Welcome. You got to join us every week.
We're here every week, every Thursday at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Make sure you join in. Michelle, Louise McLean, I loved it too. Kylie Fent, still reading To All the Boys I Love Before by Jenny Han.
Yeah.
I loved those books.
Yeah.
Jessica
That's the Netflix
it is
series,
a Netflix series.
It?
It's great.
Yeah.
Jessica Gill, I loved Woman on Fire.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah. Look, it's actually, I read it when Cheryl and I went to Melbourne and then I gave it to the girl at the reception at the hotel. And then she messaged me later and went, I loved this book. So, yeah, it's a great read. Yeah.
Maria, hello. I'm currently reading Between Husbands by Catherine Mahoney.
Yeah.
Great. And she also did a live event with us, I think. So,
she did. Check that one out.
So you can go onto our Facebook page and the videos. You'll find her event there. Yeah. She's hilarious.
How to do a divorce. It really is. Yeah, she's done well. Yeah.
Jasmine, I need to thank you for your recommendation for Before You Knew My Name. It inspired me to move it to the top of my to be read list, and I loved it.
Yeah. Well, that was your favorite book of the year?
It was. I was so excited when it won the General Book Award at the Arbias. It's so well deserved. It's just lovely. And Marsha, loved Esther, have genealogy connections, interesting, and loved all the history of Sydney. Yeah.
Great.
And Christine Dudley, I am reading The Stand by Stephen King.
Oh, well, you're braver than me.
Who doesn't love Stephen King, though?
Well, I don't do horror.
I don't either.
Yeah, but I get too scared. But he is a master.
He is. And I think that one is on our top 100 list.
Yeah.
Literally every year. So, yeah. Okay. The Keepers of the Lighthouse. This is another lovely historical novel. I talked a little bit about this one last week. So it's set on a small island of Benevolence, which is midway between the Bass Strait and the Tasmania.
Great name for an island.
Yep. And it's a compelling, meticulously researched historical. It follows a dual timeline. I know lots of readers love historical novels that are set in the past and the present, and they sort of interweave together. That's what's going on here. And it links two women separated by centuries. It's gorgeous. It's haunting. I think you'll all love
Yeah,
it. It's
wonderful.
by Kay Dobby.
Yeah, fantastic. And what's the last one you've got there?
So the last one is The Unbelieved by Vicki Petratus. We did this one a few weeks ago, but I thought I'd bring it up again because I really loved this book. We did a live event with her. It's on the Facebook page. You can go back and watch it. But it was the winner of the Allen and Unwin Crime Prize, and it's a chilling and timely novel about a small town, and it really explores the impact of violence against women.
Yeah, and she's amazing because she has a background in true crime.
She does. She's a best-selling true crime author. This is her first fiction novel, and it is sensational.
Yeah, and she's cool.
She is really cool. This is a great read. It's very timely and important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll finish off with a couple of
comments. So, Jel, try 19th century. I'm not sure what she's talking about there. Annette read Honeybee by Craig Silvey, Framed by John M. Green, and I have just finished reading Antony and Cleopatra by William Shakespeare.
Fantastic.
I love Shakespeare.
Yeah, so
That's
do
a
I.
great list.
Yeah. What's your favourite Shakespeare?
Oh, I do love Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
It's probably my favourite, and I think Othello might be second. What about you?
Oh, Much Ado.
Probably. Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Maria, I've just finished reading The Visitors by Caroline Scott, and I loved it. Louise, hi ladies, I am reading The Winter Dress by Lauren Chader.
Yeah.
Another wonderful book by this author. She does have wonderful historical novels. We love her here.
Has she got another one coming out this year?
No, that was The Winter Dress.
Oh, yeah.
So we have to wait.
Yeah, I know.
Kay is also reading The Winter Dress, and Janine, Halfway Through Horse by Geraldine Brooks. Loving it. That's on my to be read pile. And we had Geraldine Brooks in the office a few weeks ago.
Bit of a rock star moment.
It was very exciting. Her podcast is out, Janine, so you can go onto our podcast after you finish it and hear all about it.
Can you pop the link in?
Yeah,
please?
we will put the link in for you to make it easier. Mary, I'm listening to The Unbelieved on audiobook. So good. And Janine, I'm reading Angelica Frankenstein Makes Her Match.
Fantastic.
I think you're reading that as a preview because it's not out yet.
Yeah.
So that's great. You must be one of our previewers. It's good to see.
Tell them about preview.
Yeah, I'll tell you about preview.
Yeah.
So each week we give away books for you to review. Basically, you'd need to go onto our website, or Dex will put a link in for us.
Yep.
Sign up to our EDM. And every week in the EDM, we put, it's usually 1 to 2 books, and, we give out like 40 to 50 copies of each of those. So it's a number generator. You go in, if you go in, enter every week, and you're bound to get it at some point.
Yeah, it's a numbers game.
It is really a numbers game. Yeah. And, you get to read books before they are published, and then you get to write a nice review for it. And we share your reviews on the website and on Facebook.
And with the publisher.
Yeah, and with the publisher and with the authors, and they read all your reviews. They love them. Yeah. So it's a really great program to be a part of. Yeah, so Dex is going to put the link in there and
very cool.
Sign up.
All right. I think that might be about it today.
I think that's it.
Yeah, so thank you for coming along. Thank you for watching us every week. Come back next week. I know there are a few newbies here. Come along next week. What are you reading? That is the question that we ask every Thursday at 2 p.m.